Hey y'all, come on in. I'm at it again. I'm getting ready to prepare lunch for my girls that I mentor at the high school. So I'll tell you what they decided they wanted. They wanted spaghetti, fried chicken, pork chops, macaroni and cheese, stir fried cabbage, corn muffins, peach cobbler, and brownies. So I'm gonna this Saturday. This is Friday night rather. I'm doing the luncheon is for tomorrow, which is Saturday. It'll be Saturday afternoon. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the things done tonight that I can get done. I'll get up in the morning and finish it off. I'll have the girls out here about 12:30. So hopefully we'll be able to tune in and I can introduce you to my either five or six, in between four and six of them are going to be here. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do a couple pans of spaghetti for them tonight. And what I'm going to do is just get the spaghetti together and I'll put it in the refrigerator and I'll take it out early in the morning and bake it so it'll be freshly baked and hot for them. So let's get started with the spaghetti. I've done spaghetti many times, and you know what? I might do spaghetti 10 times and I might do it 10 different ways, but when it goes into the cookbook, it'll all come together. I'm going to saute some onion. This is a medium onion, one medium onion. Gonna get sauteing a little bit. Not gonna have to do too much to it. Just get it going in there first, so it'll pop some of that flavor out. And as a switch up on this meat, I'm gonna use turkey, beef, and pork for the meat. Okay, so this will be a little bit different. So lots of nice baked spaghetti for the ladies. See, I have two freshman girls, which are ninth graders, and I have, three junior girls, which are 11th graders, and one senior girl. I'm not sure if my one of my freshman girls is going to be coming, and one of my 11th grade girls may not make it tomorrow. So we'll just play it by ear. Hopefully the weather will hold up for me. Um, and I'm going to only saute these onions a couple of minutes. You know, I'm going to season them up. I'm going to give them a little of that complete season. Knock that raw taste off of them. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and get started with my ground beef. This is 1 pound and a fourth of ground beef. So it's going to be just about a pound of each thing. So when I finish, I'll have like about 3.5 pounds. Because I think the ground beef is a pound and a fourth. And the pork is a pound and a fourth, and there's only 1 pound of the turkey meat. So we get all three of those going here. Okay. And what I'm doing here is merely to get it brown the meat. And when I get it all browned up, just add the sauce to it, and then I'll let it cook for an hour or so. And then when I get it all cooked up, I'm going to go ahead and boil my noodles and I'll put it together, pop it in the fridge, and like I said, I'll cook it tomorrow morning. Okay. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing here, just to get the meat all browned up. So got the ground beef in first, and then after that I'm going to put in the pork, then I'll put in the turkey meat. So I will be right back. Okay, the meat is browned, nicely browned, and I've drained the grease off. So this is like 3 and about ½ pounds of ground, excuse me, ground turkey, pork, and beef. A pound each is good. Okay, now I'm going to sprinkle in 3 tablespoons of Tone's Italian seasoning. I'm going to put in about a tablespoon of complete seasoning and another tablespoon of garlic powder, tablespoon of basil. I'm shortening basil there. And I've got black pepper floating around here somewhere. So anyway, got all my dried ingredients in. Ooh, that basil and that, oh my, the basil and that Italian seasoning smells so good. And I'm going to throw in about a teaspoon of salt. Okay. Now, it's time to put in my tomato sauce and paste and spaghetti sauce mix. Yum, that smells so good. I've got 2 cans of Hunt's, and there's another one. I think I always use Hunt's. Anyway, these are 24-ounce cans, so that's one 24-ounce can. I'm going to put water in there and rinse out all the goodie. Y'all know we get all the goodie out. So this already prepared. Whatever kind you choose to use. I choose this one. It's inexpensive and very tasty. Okay, so just rinse the can around like that. Put these off to the side. And I always like to do a can of stewed tomatoes. And I'm going to put in a can of tomato paste. And I think this one small can is going to suffice. Okay, this helps to make it nice and thick. And once we get all that in there, I'm going to get it stirred up real good, and I'm going to chunk those stewed tomatoes up pretty good. Sometimes I'll use diced tomatoes. Got lots and lots of tomato sauce and tomato paste in there. And of course, you know I'm going to put some sugar in it, so I think I'm going to have to put that other can of tomato paste in. I should have used the bigger can. Okay. So, while that's cooking around in there, I'm going to walk over here to the other side of the kitchen and get my, I may have to use something else to get those tomatoes chopped up real good. Be right back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I put that other can of tomato paste in there, so I need 2 cans of tomato paste for this 3 pounds of meat. And y'all know I told you all of my tomato-based dishes, ketchup is always one of the constants that I put in there. I think it's a childhood thing, me with the tomato paste. With the tomato ketchup. And because I don't have any olive oil, I've been using canola oil. I'm going to go ahead and pour a tablespoon of olive juice in there, just to authenticate that flavor. So I always like to put a little olive oil into my spaghetti sauce. Didn't have any, but that juice from the olive is going to do it tonight. And any other dishes you have, if you have olives in there, and just some olive juice, chop up some olives however you want to do it. Now what I'm trying to do is chop these tomatoes up. Stewed tomatoes are usually in halves or whatever. They don't come rarely are they chopped up. So, but it's good to get you a good old piece of stewed tomato in your mouth when you're eating that spaghetti. Now, okay, here I come with the brown sugar. That's a 1/4. Start out with a half. Put the rest of it in there. 1/2 cup of that brown sugar. Okay. We'll give it a little sweet, sour, tart taste. That's the way we do it over here at the Howell House. Okay. And I've got everything in there that I'm going to put in there, except maybe for my black pepper. I did not put black pepper. I need that couple teaspoons of black pepper. I must have already had it out. I got quite a few things sitting around here tonight, so I don't have to chase the black pepper. I'm just going to go ahead and get me a couple of teaspoons out of my nice little Tuscany. Aren't they just cute, my little Tuscany shakers? Just take the top off. And do a couple teaspoons in there. Okay. That ought to do it. Okay. There's my dish towel here. Now, what I'm going to do with this now is I'm going to go ahead and cover it, and I'm going to let it cook for about a good hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. And then I'm going to do the noodles, and then we'll go ahead and set up 2 pans of this sauce here is going to make 2 nice pans of baked spaghetti. Okay. That smells so good, y'all. Oh, it smells really, really good. I'm going to get me a tasting spoon here in a minute. I haven't tasted it yet. I may need to dump the rest of that sugar in. I'm not sure yet. Or I may need some more salt. I don't know. I only put, what, 2 teaspoons of salt, I believe, in there. Let me grab a spoon. I am so full. I ate pork chops tonight. Yep, I'm getting the sugar in there. So, about 3/4 of a cup in that amount. This is a lot of spaghetti sauce, y'all. A lot of spaghetti sauce. It's going to be nice and meaty. Nice and meaty. All these ingredients have to cook together. I think I may have to put, I don't know. It's nice and thick, y'all. And this is what you want for your spaghetti sauce. You want it nice and thick so that it'll stick to those noodles, especially if you're going to bake spaghetti. Okay. Let's do one more little taste of it. Just about there. What it really needs to do now is cook. To really, really cook. Okay, so I am going to put a lid. I'm gonna have to add some water to it too, because it's very, very, very thick. Let's get my bowl here. I'm gonna add a cup of water. It's a good cup of water, because I don't want it to stick. It's still very thick, but I'm not going to add any more water to it. I'm trying to think, well, sometimes I do a can of tomato sauce, and I might come in with that later. We're just going to see how it cooks up. But all these flavors need to cook together and blend out, and we'll know at the end of the cook time if we need to maybe add any more ingredients. So there's the spaghetti sauce, y'all, and I think I got what I need. Yeah, that meat's got to cook into it. All those flavors have got to cook into it, and I am going to get my lid here and put on top of it, and let's see, we're gonna let it cook. So I'm gonna cook it on low heat, because it has a pretty good little bubble to it. It needs to be a little bubble to it. And then you sorry about that. Put it on low heat and just let it begin to cook. Spoon there. Spoon rest. And so now I am ready to move on to the next thing that I'm going to be cooking. As I told you, I'm going to be doing macaroni and cheese, so I need to get going with that as well. While that spaghetti is cooking, because I'm going to have to let that sauce cook for a little while before I put it together, I'm going to go ahead and get started on my mac and cheese. So hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all, I almost got ahead of myself. So I'm starting my cheese sauce. Since I'm just going to make a single pan of mac and cheese, I'm not making 2 pans like I normally do, but I'm using my 4 pans still the same. So These are 8 by 13 pans and about 4 inches deep. Um, I'm using a 1 pound box of macaroni noodles, and I'm gonna use 4 cups of cheese sauce. So in this cheese sauce, I'm sorry, 4 cups of milk. And let's see, how much cheese am I using? I'm using put a little bit more of that cheese in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 4 or 5 cups of cheese in the sauce itself, because I'm gonna put some cheese in between. Okay. And I got a 3/4 of a stick of butter in there this time. Put my butter right into the sauce this time. And then I'm gonna also put some into the noodles when the noodles back here on that back burner when they get done cooking. Just need to cook them al dente. Let's see, they're about ready. Yeah, they are. We'll turn the heat from under those. So hold on just a second. I'm gonna let that cheese sauce continue to blend out, and I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I believe that cheese sauce is just about where I want it to be. It's kind of not thick, but I believe it's okay. I need to go ahead and mix me up a little bit of flour water just in case, but I think I'm gonna be okay. But you know, since I got it mixed, I'm just gonna put about a teaspoonful of that flour water, just to give it a little bit more consistency. Okay. Yum, yum, yummy, that good old cheese sauce. So that's about 4 cups of cheese sauce for this. Yes, sir. That's righteous, y'all. That's righteous. And then I'm going to be putting more of the cheese sauce. Now, I did put a half teaspoon of salt in there. And I think I'm going to add just a little bit more. About a fourth more of salt in there. And I think it's going to be okay. And remember, I always put salt in the water when I'm cooking. Yeah, that thickened it up just perfectly. So now, what I'm ready to do now is go ahead and get everything mixed in together. I'm going to mix my cheese sauce with my noodles, and I'm going to start putting it into the pan and layer a little bit of cheese in between. And y'all know what? This mac and cheese is going to be on its way to cool down. It's going into the refrigerator overnight. And I'm sorry, I was away from the mic. What I was saying was I'm getting ready to mix the cheese sauce with the noodles. And I'm going to start layering those noodles in. And I'm getting ready, I'm going to have to let it cool down because I'm going to put it in the refrigerator overnight because I'm not going to bake it till in the morning. So, I'm going to double pan it because this is going to be a good, thick, heavy, full pan. Hopefully all of it's going to go in there. I might have just a little pan left over, and I'll put it in another small container. But for all practical purposes, let's get these noodles over here. Okay, let's see, can we get the camera over here where the noodles are? Okay, that's a sort of a tall pot. But anywho, I'm going to go ahead now, folks. And this is my cheese sauce going into those noodles. It's like I want to get me a piece of bread. Y'all know I love bread. I want to take me a piece of bread, y'all, so bad. And I'm finna mess up something. I done hit that knob and amped up that spaghetti sauce, but I want that spaghetti sauce simmering. I had accidentally turned that heat up, so let's get it off because it has sweet in it, sugar in it, right? That brown sugar, it'll start to brown on me. I'm sorry, start to scorch on me. I don't want that to happen. Okay, so now I'm gonna get my other butter, the rest of my butter in there. Got to have the butter. Got to have the butter. Got another half stick of butter in there, so about a stick and a half of butter in this recipe. And tomorrow, when we turn this back on again, We're only going to need to cook it for probably about 30-45 minutes. This is already cooked. Just have to let all the cheese and everything cook into it. So do that. It's going to be all right. Okay, so I think I need salt. I'm tasting that I need salt. Put another teaspoon of salt in there. I don't think I put enough salt in my noodles when I was cooking the noodles themselves, okay? That did it. You get a little bit more. I need some more milk. Hold on just one sec for me. I want to loosen that up, so I'm going to put me a half can of that pet milk in there. Just to loosen it up a little bit more, okay? I should not have put that thickener in there. Sort of thickened up. Okay, that's perfect now, okay? Now I'm ready. I'm going to put in the rest of my cheeses. So here we go. I got my ready to put that mac and cheese right into that pan. Let it cool down. Like I said, I'm gonna do half and half. I'm just gonna do half of it now. Put half of it in there right now. And I'm going to sprinkle lots of cheese in between there. Okay. A little bit of cheddar. Okay. Oh, y'all can see all the action is over here on the side, y'all. There we go. I'm layering in the cheeses. Okay, and this is a little Parmesan. Put a little Parmesan in between there. Okay, people. And then I'm going to put the rest of the macaroni on top of there. Okay, just going to pull the rest of it right on top. That's what a 1 pound box of macaroni and noodles will make. Okay, that's it. Okay, just need to smooth the rest of that out on top of there. That's a perfect pan of macaroni and cheese. I'm just going to go ahead and put more cheese on top. I'm going to cover it, let it cool down, and then I'm going to refrigerate it until in the morning. Okay, and this is always leave me enough to do this, to pour right on top of there. The cheese sauce. I like to have enough cheese sauce left to okay. I don't think you can ever put too much cheese on macaroni and cheese. What do y'all think? Okay, so when you go down through there, you got the cheesiest, creamiest macaroni and cheesiest. Sprinkle with a little bit more cheddar, better cheddar. This is a blended cheese. This is a blended cheese here. It says fancy Mexican blend. Okay. That mac and cheese is ready to roll. So in the morning, I'll run it through the oven about 10 o'clock. Get it out just before I go pick my girls up at 11. And when they get back here, we can sit down and go ahead and eat lunch. And have time that we're going to play some games and just little things like that. Also, I like putting the breadcrumbs on top. So it will give it a nice little crunch. Okay. Not a whole lot, but just enough to give it a nice little crunch. So, the mac and cheese is ready, y'all. Okay. So, like I said, I'm going to set it off to the side, let it cool down, and then in the morning I'll get up, and I'm going to melt some more butter and pour right over the top of it so it'll be nice and moist. Okay. So, hold on and we'll see what we're going to work on next. Well, one thing I got to do, I got to go through here and do my cleanup. For the most part, the cooking of this meal, I'm going to be doing it in the mornings. But I just want to show y'all the do-ahead prep things. I'm going to go ahead and start on my spaghetti, too, and get it ready to go in the oven. So, hold on. Okay, it's time to put the spaghetti together. Okay, we'll start out with, just always put a little bit of spaghetti in the sauce, that meat sauce, put some in the bottom of that pan. And then just start putting in your spaghetti. Start putting those noodles in.
Where is he? Constantine is coming.
Just alternate with the sauce. Sorry about that. Y'all know I have to look at my little episode things on TV. That's called Killing Eve. I just love to watch TV at times, especially when I'm cooking. Okay. Just make sure that you get those layers good and saturated with the sauce in between there. I think we're going to do 3 layers on each one, and that should take up all of the noodles. So we're on layer number 2 now, I believe we are. This is going to be some good old spaghetti. You can't beat a good pan of spaghetti. And really, spaghetti is one of those things that you can eat with some garlic bread and a good salad. And that's it. That's all you need. You don't need a whole lot with spaghetti. Whoops. You need that in there. Okay. And tomorrow morning, this will go into the oven. Like I said, same thing with the macaroni and cheese. I'm going to put it, this is going to go in the refrigerator till tomorrow. We'll take it out and bake it. Okay. One more layer. I think I can put some more sauce in there. What do you think? one more layer and we'll be done with this pan. And then we'll move on to the next pan. So, I guess you can't even see what I'm doing, can you? I'm just talking. Don't even have it in frame. Okay. We are layering. Okay, there we go. I'm layering spaghetti. This is like the last layer for this pan. I started out with sauce, and then start alternating it. Spaghetti and then sauce, spaghetti and then sauce. And then, of course, I'm going to put some cheese on top. I'm going to cover it. And we're going to bake this in the morning, y'all. These young girls said they want some spaghetti. So I thought, okay. They said something about pork chops too, but I think the spaghetti, fried chicken, excuse me, some stir fried cabbage. I think this is going to be quite enough food for lunch. What do y'all think? So I think they'll be pleasantly pleased with what I'm preparing for them. I really think they will be. Okay. Getting sauce that one up real good. And when I get ready to bake it, again, we're going to bake it for about good 30, 45 minutes. You don't have to bake it a long, long time. Okay. There we go. Okay. So we're going to have 2 pans of spaghetti just like that. Again, I'm going to put some cheese on top of that, I do believe. Yep. Sprinkle it down with a little bit of cheese, y'all. Just enough to cover that center part, top. But also, I'm going to put some Parmesan on top. Good old Parmesan there. I'm going to set this one off to the side and do the other one. And pretty much that's it for the baked spaghetti. So the baked spaghetti is ready to be wrapped and put into the refrigerator until in the morning. Okay, so I got that one done. So until in the morning, I'm getting ready I'm going to season my chicken up and I'm going to get ready to go to bed. It's 10:30 and I'm tired. So until in the morning, I'm going to say toodaloo. And we'll pick back up in the morning when we start the actual cooking of each one of these dishes. So, toodaloo till in the morning, y'all. Okay, y'all, come on in. These are my girls. We've already eaten. We had to go back and backtrack and re-video some things. I don't know what happened to the camera. But these are my girls. Hadia had to go to work. She's a working girl. So, these are the 4 girls that are left. And I'm going to go ahead and let them introduce themselves to you.
I'm Janae. You can call me Nay.
I'm not Asia.
I'm Jamaica. I'm Evelyn.
We all single.
Dang, chill
They
out.
want everybody.
Single. Hold
We all
up. I gotta say my name real quick. Alright. My name is Evelyn. You can call me Evie. I'm Haitian. I'm single. You can run in my DMs. You can slide in my DMs.
Goofy Evie on Instagram.
Yo, follow me on Instagram, Goofy Evie, GOOFYEVIE. You know, go follow me. Yeah.
Okay, very good.
Y'all is silly.
Okay, these are my girls. These are typical teenage girls having fun, enjoying life. I want y'all to continue to support them through prayer and encouragement.
Yes, I need me some prayer.
You'll be seeing more and more of these girls. But just wanted to chime in with y'all to let y'all see what they're doing. We're still at the house. They're enjoying Instagram and whatever kind of gram they're doing on online. So thank you guys. Y'all say bye.
Bye. Have a great day. God bless y'all.
Yes.
And the food was great.
Great. Y'all need to come over here.
I gained like 5 pounds already.
I gained like 50.
Oh, set.
Toodaloo.
Oh.
One more time. Yeah, it's right over back of the sink over there.
Can we watch the video after that? I want to see the
Sure. Okay, I'm shooting. I tell y'all what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna shoot this whole video and end it, and then I'll upload it and I'll put it on the TV, and y'all can watch it off the TV. Okay, so they're still fixing their plate, so we're just gonna walk around through this way right here. Hold on just a sec. So y'all help yourself and get as much as you want. I got plenty. Y'all hear that Christmas music? I lay no claim to that music. It just happened to be on my Sirius radio. I have no claim to that music. Everybody, as soon as everybody gets settled down, I'm gonna do a last shot. Hey.
Thank you. Never mind, Evelyn. Oh, you're laughing.
Yeah, we gotta bless the Lord for this food. Yeah, somebody want to lead grace, or shall I?
You should.
Okay, let's join hands and bless this food. Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for the food. Lord, we thank you for this is the day that you have made, oh God, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. And now, Lord, we ask that you would bless the food that we're about to receive for the nourishment of our bodies, oh God. And bless the orphans, the widows, the sick, the shut in, and the homeless, that they won't have to beg bread, but will be fully furnished. These are another blessings we ask in your name, Father. Amen.
Amen.
I gotta do that because you're not Catholic.
Okay, I'm gonna go back through this way. I'm gonna shoot y'all just a minute, and I'm gonna end it, and I'll upload it. Silence is gold. That's when you eat, you be silent. Maybe one day later on, I'll get y'all over here and let y'all cook, and I'll video y'all. And the cooks and the ones that don't cook, then we just learn, you know.
I can make cornbread.
Okay, good. That's a start.
Cornbread and Kool-Aid.
Jamaica, do you cook at all?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Okay. So everybody cooks something. Everybody knows how to cook something, right?
I can cook y'all some Haitian spaghetti.
Woo. Now see, you need to go and get us one of them good old Haitian meals. Do you all eat a lot of hot food in your
Yes,
culture?
yes.
That's what I thought. Now
Pig, please. Oh, I can bring y'all some.
oh yes.
Pig, please. It's like
Pig
coleslaw, but it's hot and it's not with. Hold on, I got a picture of it.
Because I hate coleslaw.
Really?
No, but ours is good. It's
so
like hot.
nasty.
It's hot.
But you got to get the right kind. You get the right kind if it's made properly. I think you'll like it.
Oh, and I can make y'all some fried plantains with the little.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying. She giving us these names.
Yeah,
I don't know what that means.
good.
Yeah, fried plantains. I have a friend that's Jamaican, and she does the fried plantain. They're good when they're properly cooked. Any food basically is good if it's properly prepared. If it's not cooked right, you might not want to eat it.
I know how to cook noodles and noodles.
Me too. I want
Hey, that look.
It's like this right here, but it has like hot sauce.
I don't want
It's
that.
hot.
I don't want that.
Most college students live off of oodles and noodles.
Oh, that was good.
Let me see.
Eat it with the little chicken, fried plantains,
So
salad.
this is your cold. Okay.
Beterave.
What?
From this I like.
Pickles.
Oh, y'all getting me in Haitian.
This almost look like my friend makes a. She makes. I think it's Caribbean coleslaw. It's it looks almost. Yeah, we have to try that. That looks real good. Excuse my reach.
Oh, you did.
Oh, let me get this pot. Let me tell you, I forgot who asked for the
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yo.
I just baby check.
I
I
don't know who
Yeah.
I asked for pie.
actually. Oh, you did ask for.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
I did the peach cobbler hunt. This
Oh,
the,
the
the
Kool-Aid and the cornbread.
I didn't do. Now I did. This is my
I
version
don't know
of
how to make
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
It's good.
That's my brown sugar
Some
lemonade.
people I know
So.
sugar, and I be.
Oh no, we
I
do
don't know
the
how to
sugar.
make Kool-Aid.
This one girl gave me some Kool-Aid with no sugar at
Oh
all.
no, we can't do that.
Whatsoever.
Oh no, no.
I
we
drank
have-
it. I drank a whole lot too. And I'm like,
Probably gonna be sour.
what is this? She's like, I'm like, this some sugar. She's like, no, we ain't got none. I'm like, I don't even want that. Take that back.
One time my grandma made some Kool-Aid and it was so watery.
Okay, I went ahead and did that peach cobbler. The crust gave me a run for my money. I'm gonna tell y'all that. Okay.
Hungry.
I'm not gonna a whole cup of Kool-Aid.
Have y'all ever dropped hot sauce on the kitchen floor?
Yes, and then it won't come up.
Oh my
But you get on your shirt, you like, oh,
It will never come up.
You mean the stain? Oh yeah, Kool-Aid got serious stain. Yeah.
that's why all the kids get these secret.
Okay, y'all. This is dessert. This is brownies and some peach cobbler. That crust is not the prettiest, but I hope the pie tastes okay because I tried a boxed pie crust. I should have made my own, but anyway, we got peach cobbler for dessert. Okay, y'all, I'm going to sign off this video now and say thank y'all for tuning in, watching my girls. And as always, keep those prayers going up so the blessings will continue to come down. Do something nice for somebody. Even if you get a group of girls like I've got here, or your neighbor, or just somebody that you know, and just do something kind for them, especially during these holidays, because you never know when people are lacking or wanting or hurting. So, without further delay, I'm going to go fix me a plate so I can sit back and relax and enjoy my ladies here. And until I cook again, this is going to suffice, I think, this week for my Sunday dinner. So, until I cook again, I'm going to say toodaloo. Thank you guys. Love you guys. Keep those prayers going up now so the blessings will continue to come down, because truly this is part of my blessing. Toodaloo.